Well, hello, coconuts. Welcome in, welcome back. If you're new, hello. I hope you're doing well on this fine Tuesday evening. I am all disheveled, okay? This child, she said, I don't know where you thought you were going at 9:15, but we ain't done. We're not done. But that ain't stopping nothing because I showed up anyway. Hallelujah. Okay. I am not letting that be my excuse. So let me switch chairs because this chair is squeaky and it's driving me nuts. Hope everyone's doing good. This is how the last one turned out. I actually posted the video. I edited. Like, now, what I will say is I have gotten a lot done in the past 3 days. I almost felt like my old self in terms of productivity. However, it took a lot out of me, child. It took so much out of me to be able to do the very simple tasks that I have done these past 3 days. But I just had to plan accordingly and get it done. So while everyone is kind of trickling in, let's see. My Wi-Fi has also been trashed, so hopefully you guys can hear me, you guys can see me. If there's any issues throughout, let me know and I'll try to do anything to figure it out. So I decided, because I've been working on this page, I started it with you guys the first time I went live after I had Coco. So I've made a lot of progress, but I haven't finished it, and I feel like if I don't finish it with y'all, I simply won't finish it. So we finished this one together, so now we're gonna come back to Sisterhood and Solidarity and finish this one, okay? This is next up. And really all we have to do is the background. So I feel like we can actually accomplish all of it, but most of it, if not all, okay? So I'm gonna do a little swapperoo. Switch the books out. Smooth this. Thank you, Cammie. So we'll switch this one out. We did good work. We did good work. Work. Now we're gonna move this one here. And we're gonna get into it. Look at this. Oh. All right. So first I gotta figure out how I want to do the honeycomb. I did add the bees, yes. I added the bees and the honey and everything, and the background is gonna be honeycomb. That's what I'm about to get into now. So let's see. To the internet. Honeycomb. Because I want to just do a honeycomb background. And also, if you guys didn't see, I posted the video for the page we finished last week together. And I feel like this shouldn't be super hard. Oh, well, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. You're drawing these hexagons, but they're kind of rounded on the inside. This is what I'm looking at for the background. So we'll see how we do it. Hello, you've been eyeing my books. You got first one in your swag bag at the book festival. Love that. I love that. I've been getting a lot of the girlies who went to the BRBF. I wish I could have gone. maybe next year. I'm gonna ask my publisher, like, can I make an appearance next year? Because I would definitely be having some books coming out around that time next year as well. So let's make it happen. All right. It's like I get what I'm looking at, but I also don't really get what I'm looking at. Let's see if there's anybody that has a tutorial. Let's see what the Tiki Taki has. Honeycomb coloring. Let's see if there's a technique that we can use as a baseline, because my brain is like not actually processing the order of operations. So let's see what the girlie's got going on. Okay, so she's doing the background first. And then doing the shading. Okay. Oh, and then she's coming in with acrylic to make it pop. Doing some more shading. And then adding some shine. Okay. Oh, look at this one. This was kind of the way my brain was thinking about it. I don't think I want to do acrylic. I would prefer to do it like this. That look good. Now how she do that? Okay, light color, dark color. Blending, blending, blending. Okay, easy enough. Allegedly. Let's see. She used Y030, Y2, BR3, and YR5. Okay. Let's figure it out. Let's get into it. This shouldn't be hard at all. First of all, I'm not good at really drawing shapes like that. Unfortunately. If y'all recall my snake skin when I did Medusa last year. 2 years ago? 2 years ago. Golly. I was getting tore up. Also, what's gonna make this hard is that it's not like one empty space. Like I gotta work around her to do these hexagons. And I also gotta figure out how big I want them. I don't want no little things, I'll tell you that. I do not want no little things. Let's start with a pencil. Let's slow down, Savannah. Let's just take it easy. Okay, I'm gonna grab a yellow pencil and get things going. So it's a hexagon. How big do I want it? I don't want it small, but that's kind of big. But it's a whole background, like I can't play around. I simply cannot play around. All right, so we got that. And the first one sets the tone for the rest of them, so make it right. And I'm gonna kind of round them on the inside once I actually do the marker version. So let me kind of set you guys up so you can see more betters. Okay, and then from here it's easy. Famous last words. Okay. Hey Jay, welcome in. So I gotta kind of dip down a little more so that when I come down here, and I'm not going for perfect, I'm going for completed. That's where I'm at. All right, scooch. Because we've been playing around with this page since 1987. It's time to conclude this program, okay? I feel like since I had the baby right when this book came out, I haven't even really had the opportunity to like get into it and enjoy it. And then my third book came out, so I'm gonna be switching between the two of them and really spending time getting to know the books, because we deserve time in both, don't we? Yes, I added the bees on. In the book, there are no bees. I added them on using acrylic markers. And it's so interesting because when I draw these books, I never think about like doing stuff like this. Like I would never like think about drawing it this way, and it's like a different part of my brain clocks in to color it, and I'm like, bees, honey drip, yeah. But I would never think that when I was actually creating the book. So it's like a different part of my brain kicks in. I think because I want to like transform the page in my own way. So it gets a little more creative for me this way. Uh-oh. What was that sound? Oh no. Coco, don't even play. Don't even do me like that. Now I'm all scared. Oh, y'all can't even see where I'm at. Okay. Thank you. So now that I have like a bit of an outline, let's put our page protector in. So we're breaking out the markers. Markers. All right. I'm gonna use my Passport to Paradise one. The bees look like stickers. I think also adding in like the drop shadow like really made it pop, 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 pop. Oh, I forgot the top row. Whoopsies. I feel like I want this to be like a little bit wider. Okay. So now that we have that in place, let's come in. I'm gonna come in with Sunflower. That's the color that Zigzag Mojo Coloring Books used in their tutorial for this part. So I'm just gonna go over all of these lines that we did. And I can kind of use it to correct, and I'm gonna make them a little bit thicker than what I actually want them to be, so that as I layer and it starts to bleed, it doesn't get rid of the lines completely. We gotta make sure we have enough thickness to hold up to the blending and everything. I might just do layer and then see how it looks, and then come back through and see if I want to add any more. This is from Sisterhood and Solidarity. So this is the book that came out earlier this year in February. So she's still a new one for me, but she's not my latest child. And I'm not trying to be like super perfect, but like neat, but not too neat. That makes sense. So, and if you're new here, I'm Andrea, but you can call me Coco. And I am the artist behind the Coloring Coco coloring book series. I draw everything that I color. Hello. And this is from my latest book. No, I just got done saying this is not my latest book, but okay. My coloring book, Sisterhood and Solidarity. And it's actually available pretty much everywhere at this point. So wherever you like to buy books, you more than likely can get a copy of this. And if you're not following, make sure you do that. Because even if you don't like to color yourself, but you enjoy watching people color, this is the place for you. Because we got a lot of appreciators. Okay, we got a lot of appreciators. Everybody ain't actively coloring. Hell, I just got back to actively coloring. Do I even color for real? Today I actually hosted a workshop for Workshop Week, and it was 35 minutes. When I tell y'all I did everything right. I did everything right, and everything still went wrong. I am so irritated. But it's okay. My Wi-Fi has been so trash. They're actually coming out tomorrow to take a look. And I'm like, and when you guys come to take a look, make sure you bring your purse with you, because I want some money back. Because the way I was embarrassed because I couldn't even come on camera, and then my audio started to go out, like, no. Bring me a coin for my pain and suffering. I am embarrassed, and I don't like to be embarrassed. You raggedy ass Wi-Fi. It was very, like, I sat down to log on 10 minutes early. Why it took 10 minutes for the Zoom app to even open? I was like, this got to be a joke. Has to be. It was very upsetting to me and my homegirl, but it was still an amazing opportunity and an amazing class, and everyone was really, really nice. There was a few shady comments, but, you know, I'm not new to this, I'm true to this, so that was okay. I showed everyone how to color this page, and I was zooming. I only had 35 minutes, okay? And somebody was like, why are her hands in her pants? Now, would you say that her hands are in her pants? It's a cutesy little pose. Not too much, y'all. Just please. But other than that, it was overwhelmingly positive. And just like a good time. So, I would highly recommend you guys check out the workshop week because, well, you can see my replay for 24 hours, I think. So you can see it until 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. And I have the link in my bio. But there's like over 40 other workshops. So there's, if you're into lettering, if you're into like kids crafting, there's some classes. They have journaling classes, like workshops for literally everything. Stained glass, crochet, digital art, like is really, really, really cool. And it's free, which I think is like, in this economy and in this day and age, like free is more and more rare. So I was really happy to be able to be a part of that. And to give the tips and tricks, a lot of people had no idea about like the difference between water-based and alcohol-based markers. So being able to like educate people on that, because I think that that makes a big difference in your coloring experience, is understanding the materials. If you don't understand the materials, it will negatively impact the way that you're able to do anything, really. Yeah, I have the link in my bio. Wait, let me make sure. Let me not lie to you, because it might not be in my bio on TikTok. It might be in my bio on Instagram. Let's take a look, shall we? It's not there, so let me add it in. I'll add it in briefly. Un momento. Ain't no thing. You know, when I do things in the moment, that's the only way it gets done. Because if I say I'm going to do it later, guess who's not doing it later? Precisely. Okay. I'm going to make it the top link. Add link. Paste. Add. Okay, it should be there now. It's called Workshop Week if you go to the link in my bio. All right. And there's over 45 different workshops by various artists, crafters, you name it. But it's that feeling when you're like doing everything, you're going out of your way to like make sure you're prepared, and you still not prepared. I get my markers off Amazon typically. I have those linked in my bio too. These are Hoo art markers. I think I actually have a TikTok shop thing. Sometimes they take it away from me and then they give it back, so I never know if it's working, but these are Hoo markers and they're alcohol based. Hey Tina World. Hey Tanisha. And again, if you are new here and you like the vibe, make sure you follow. We're getting back into the swing of things. I am fighting as hard as possible to make sure I get back into the swing of things. Come hella high water, or a 5-month-old with an attitude. I'ma show up and I'ma show out. Thank you, Chris. Welcome in. So now that we have our outline, I feel like this is thick enough. So I'm gonna start going in with my second color. And oops, I lost my tutorial. All right, we're just gonna wing it. Let's wing it. All right, so I'm gonna come in with terracotta once I find her. Christina's gone. Terracotta, here you are. So this is gonna be that initial outline that goes all around. This is YR5, so this is gonna be the darkest color. And I'm gonna slightly cut into that yellow line, but not too much, just a slight overlap. Kyo. All right. Because ultimately I want this highlight to be a little bit thinner than where we actually are. That's why I made them thicker, so I can kind of customize as I go. Yo. Thank you guys for following. And then coming down. I'm thirsty. A digital series, what would you like to see in a digital series? This is like very therapeutic, just doing these little geometric shapes. Geographic? Now hold on. You do like how to color on digital 101, like how you do these whipped colors. I actually have done that in the past. I can try and like make it short form too. Hi, how's the baby? The baby is good. She's still bossing me around. She didn't want me to come on here on time. She said, oh, you thought you was gonna clock out and go see them little friends. I think the hell not. We knew what you meant. I'm just glad I caught it so that y'all knew that I knew that it wasn't geographic. I hate when I catch something back in the replay and I'm like, wait, no, I know that was wrong. Guys, wait, I'm not that stupid. Please believe me. Yes, thank you. Thank you for your support. Also, guys, if you have any of my books, especially Passport to Paradise, please kindly leave me a review. Please. I may or may not be contractually obligated to get a certain number of reviews. So, and as always, if you like it, okay? If you don't like it, you can send me a little email, okay? You don't gotta make that everybody business, okay? You can just let me know, and we can talk about that. You don't gotta blast me on Front Street, but if you like it, love it even, go ahead and leave a review. Thank you. I did freehand the honey and the bees. I did. I don't think it matters where the review is. I'm trying to get my Amazon numbers up specifically. But if you bought it like Barnes & Noble or Book a Million, Walmart, wherever you grabbed it, that's totally fine. That's totally fine. Thank you, thank you. I got mine for Mother's Day. I was so happy when my kids finally gets me. I love that. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Let me do this side. I feel like this is giving me like volume 8 when we were really in our bag. Hit after hit after hit, back to back to back. That's what this gives me, those vibes. Where it's like no background, no background. These are the kind of pages that are fun for me. Thank you, so focus. Are you able to say names without points taken? I know some people don't like to name. What kind of points? Like live points? Because I don't be keeping up with the... Auntie don't know about the points. Okay, I'll be saying people's names because I don't know nothing about the points. I just be on here doing hood rat things with my friends. And thank you guys for the follows. If you're not following, fix it. And fix it fast. Alright. And this is really easy. I think once I start blending things, that's when my heart is gonna go ra-ta-ta-ta. Yes, they be snapping when you say names like, I'm like, what? That's crazy. I know a lot of people be mean on live too. I've gotten that accusation as well. But I've witnessed some people pop off on live. I'm like, well, damn. First of all, nobody told you to come on here. Okay, hello. I have been coloring for probably 3.5 years. I started right before I moved in here. So I started in 2020. Was it 2023? Yeah, so maybe going on just about 3 years. Because it was before I moved into my current home. And I moved here in July of 2023. So I think I just got past 3 years. Which is crazy because it feels like I just started coloring and also I've been coloring forever at the same time. So 3 years feels wrong in both directions. It feels like it's been too long and not enough time at the same time. You know? So it's been a hell of a ride. Already looking like something. Yay! Scooch over. Get some more light. Let me move this. There we go. Let there be lights. And I after I hang up with y'all, hopefully I'll be done with this. I'm gonna start editing, and unfortunately I will be watching Love Island. I told myself all year, never will I ever put myself through that again, okay? I'm so predictable. Because I already knew. I got an ice cream sandwich with my name on it. And I really should just go to sleep. But my revenge procrastination never lets that happen anyway, so might as well do something with that time. Hopefully I can post this video by Thursday. Just gotta edit it. I gotta edit my vlog. I got a workshop for the coloring club I gotta edit. I really wish I could have an editor, but these editors are charging thousands of $hairs that I simply do not have to give to somebody else. Okay, I need my thousands of $hairs for my mortgage. So, and the rate is the rate. I'm not even coming at anybody's pricing because editing is extremely time consuming. Like, I'm not even mad at them, get your bag, but I will be clocking into CapCut myself for the foreseeable future, because yeah, I don't got an extra couple thousand laying around to give somebody else every month. Not yet. If my content, because I don't make that much money from content. Like, my content is not generating a lot of money. A lot of my content does. Like, it's not direct sales. It's more of like marketing and things like that. But I'm not like making money on TikTok or Instagram or anything like that where I can kind of justify it. So, in the meantime, we in CapCut. Okay. Got my girls to buy this book and we have coloring dates. Oh, I love that. That's so fun. Hey, Miss Donna, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you. I'm glad you guys are loving the bees. I still don't have dates for you guys for my book tour. I'm going to email my publisher tomorrow and see if I can get some sort of update. Because not only do I want to be able to let y'all know so you guys can plan ahead, but I also need to make some plans to make sure that I have everything in order. All right, I kind of do want to find that TikTok again. It was like something.
I remember things.
What? There we go. Here they are. Zigzag. Okay, we did that step. Now they're using, that looks like BR3. BR3. Who that be? I know BR2 is potato brown. But are these the old codes or the new codes? Because you know they changed the codes. I started this page ages ago and I abandoned her. And I'm just now bringing it back around to him. I started this when there was snow on the ground. I'm not gonna hold you. Do I even have a BR3? I ain't never even heard of BR3. My books are, you can just search Coloring with Coco and then you'll see the series pop up, and it's also linked in my bio, but it's Coloring with Coco. The first one is Rest and Reflect. The second one is Rose Beige. How could I forget my girl? The second one is Sisterhood in Solidarity, which is the one I'm coloring in now. And then the third one is Passport to Paradise, which is the one that we finished last week. We finished this page last week. I actually just posted this video if you haven't seen it yet. Now the issue with Rose Beige is that's my girl for real, and she may be dry. She may be dry. Oh, this is a Cali Art Rose Beige, and she look a little different. But that might be my only option. I color with markers, both alcohol and acrylic based markers, and then I also color with colored pencils. Alright, so now I'm gonna come in with Rose Beige and just start blending, I guess. And you can just kind of blend, leave some openings. Now, since I'm doing such a big area, I might just blend it section by section. I'm gonna see how that goes. I should have got all my colors out ready to go. Well, I'm coming back in with the color that we did the outline with, which is Sunflower Y2. And then coming in with Lemon Chiffon to do this little gap here. And I'm running all of the lighter colors over the darker colors to help with the blend. And then I need Y5, which is Rouge Orange. And I'm just gonna kind of put that as a shadow for some of these little areas. And then blend it just a touch with terracotta in the Rose Beige. Ugh, not nub. Okay. Now we're just gonna do that 752 more times and we out of here, baby. That's it. We could do that. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. All right, so I feel like I could actually do like a row at a time now that I got the vibes. So first we do Rose Beige. Then we do Sunflower, Lemon Chiffon, Rouge. Okay. Let's get into it. Not that I hate that. So have this one come here. Maybe I'll do a couple at a time. I feel like a whole row is OD. That's a little bit much. All right, now come back in with Sunflower. overlapping all of it. Okay, not a plane. Sound like it's about to land on my street. Hello. And then I'm coming in with lemon chiffon, Blendiana, and then coming in with the is it Rouge? Yeah. Is it Rogue or Rouge? Anyway, Y5. Depends on where you're from. What side of the train tracks you from. Let me do a little shading here. Hey, Sheena Grill, my wifey's here. Hi. Hey, Shan, I'm glad you caught it too. Oh my God. Usually the gray line means that's the side of the brush tip for most of my markers. But on this particular set I bought, it's the fine tip and it's aggravating. So I always take the wrong side off. Aggie. All right. Hey, Sandy Boo. Hey, Sandy Boo's mama. You making dinner? What you cooking? I actually didn't eat dinner and didn't realize I didn't eat dinner. So I'm gonna have an ice cream sandwich. Girl dinner, girl dinner. Thank you, Mary. And I don't want all the honeycomb to look the same, so I'm just kind of varying the direction that I'm shading and where the highlights are gonna land to give it that glisten. You making Crunch Wrap Supremes? Wow. After I had Chloe, my best friend, came over and made me Crunch Wrap Supremes and virgin margaritas, and it revived me in very real ways. It did. All right. Kava is so good. Kava is so good. Every time I go to the city, I have to stop by Kava because I don't have a Kava nearby. It's very upsetting. Even just saying that out loud just really hurts the heart. Those pita chips, they mean everything to me. The harissa chicken, wow. That's all I gotta say. And I wasn't even hungry, and now I am. Now I don't know if the little whack ass ice cream sandwich is gonna cut it. You know what I mean? What was my first couldn't eat that meal after Chloe? I got a Jersey Mike's sub with water cold cuts. And I also had sushi. So I had a sub. That was my first meal. I really wanted a turkey sandwich bad when I was pregnant. So I had that. And then I got sushi. I still haven't drank. I wasn't really a big drinker to begin with, so it's not really that deep to me, but I will be knocking on a margarita door soon. Okay, I'm ready. Hello, just straight turkey. I also had some brie, and like it was the holidays, so I really actually went ham because she came 1 week exactly before Christmas. So I really had the world at my disposal, girl. And I did that. Handsome man invites me to co-host with the one other creator. Sir, if you don't get you out your goddamn mind, get this request out of here, please. Thank you. Ain't nobody told you this is an all-girl party? It's great. It's not actually an all-girl party, but I'm certainly not going live with no handsome man. Who the hell? All right. Let's do some Wi-Fi. I really like what these little pops of this red does. It's very nice. Listen, Zigzag Mojo Coloring Books, you ate that. You ate that. Hello, handsome is very subjective. And I saw the profile picture. And I'm gonna move forward from there. Take that how you will. I saw the profile picture. And that's it. And that's all. Right. Precisely. All right. Back to the rotation. I'm going to start on this side. You got my resume flip book for your birthday. Yes, love that. And a 2027 bride. And we have the same name. Oh my gosh. Congrats. Do you pronounce it Andrea? That's the first way. Or Andrea. Or Andrea. Or Andrea. Listen, we got a lot of different ways to say the same thing. You pronounce it the right way. This is a safe space for the Andreas, okay? We don't have to be bullied. That's how I pronounce it too. This is a safe space. Even though no one ever says my name, Andrea. It's always Andrea. Andrea, especially when I go to the South. Andrea. This is looking good. This is looking really good. This is looking better than I actually anticipated. Love that for us. For me specifically. And now I feel like I'm picking up speed. I'm the fastest color you ever did see. So if you watch the video I just posted before I hopped on here, I talk about how I've been struggling, like really struggling with my creativity as a whole. I'm creating a lot more again, which is good, but I haven't been feeling like connected to it or motivated, and it's actually giving me like a little bit of anxiety. And this is one of those things that happens when you turn your passion into a paycheck. Okay, these are the things that you risk. So I'm aware of that. It's occupational hazard, if you will. But I really do enjoy creating, and I don't want to lose that spark and just be doing stuff to do it. So June, I'm really focusing on different ways to re-engage with my creative process in ways outside of just work. And I want to like do other creative things that I used to love, like play in makeup or read and write again. Like, I don't even, do I still know how to read? Hell if I know. I ain't read a damn thing. My son and my mom done started a book club without me. I'm like, can I get the book? Damn. So I might document. I'm going to document at least some of it. Because documenting things is also creative for me. I really enjoy, that's one thing that I do know for a fact, that I really do enjoy documenting things. I used to vlog for years and no one watched them or cared. But I didn't mind because I enjoyed it. It's a bit time consuming though, so it did eventually fall by the wayside. But Sheena got a DJI Osmo Pocket little flippity dippity camera. You know them little vlog cameras. I had told myself when I saw Sheena, like, it's probably been 3 weeks now. We went to this Adobe event and some of our friends, first of all, everyone in that hole had it, okay? Except for me and Sheena. So I said, if Sheena gets that camera, I'm gonna get it too. But I didn't tell Sheena that because I didn't want to encourage her to get the camera, because then I was gonna have to get the camera. Why she show up on Instagram with the camera in her hand? I said, wow, that's crazy. She really went and got the camera. The peer pressure was getting worse. So yes, and then you trickled it down to me. So thank you for that. So $600 later, now I have the camera. And hell if I gonna sit on that. We gonna vlog some stuff. So I just been carrying it around with me, getting footage. It ain't making much sense as a vlog yet. But I'm gonna make it do what it do. I'm gonna string it together. Hello. We felt like we were walking around with camcorders compared to other girls. Hello. We might as well have. You're doing great, sweetie. That's what it was given. So I'm getting back into the creativity. But coloring like fun pages like this can get very stressful. If you color, you know that it can go from fun to not fun real fast in these coloring streets. So I want to push myself creatively, but I also don't want to play games to the point where it's like, okay, girl, you done played entirely too hard, and now who gonna finish this page? Not I. So, and for those of you who are just joining and not familiar with me, I'm Andrea, but you can call me Coco. I am the artist that creates all of the things that I color. So this is my coloring series, Coloring with Coco, and this is book number 2, Sisterhood and Solidarity. And everything that I create is inspired by Black women. So this features Black women, our hair, our phenotypes, all the melanated goodness. If you like chill vibes, coloring, you know, a little commentary, a little hee hee ha ha, you know, a hoot and a holla, you should follow. You should follow. For sure. For sure. For sure. The core of Color Talk. Ooh, that's a big title for Elmo. I would swear this is AI if I couldn't count them fingers. It's me. I feel like there's like so many sides to Color Talk though. I feel like there's like a whole nother side of Color Talk that don't even know I exist. Like I feel like I be under the radar in some corners. Like I end up in different hoods. I'm like, oh, What alleyway of color talk is this? Never been around these parts. Okay. I miss you guys too. I had saw when I was really on maternity leave, like not doing any kind of coloring or content, there was some drama popping off on one of these corners of Color Talk. And I was like, wait a minute, what's going on? And it was the side TikTok where they be coloring the cute stuff. So I thought, cute coloring, cute attitudes. No. Nay. They was over there cutting up. Fighting. Something about rainbows. Wasn't too sure about that. Couldn't really pick up what was happening. Everyone was talking about it, but nobody was saying what actually happened, so I was getting confused. Hold on, I got a cough. My throat is getting dry. I scroll fast when I see other people coming. Fighting over who started full rainbow pages. Oh, that's what it was. I literally couldn't. I was really trying to figure out. I was like, okay, so there's a rainbow queen, okay, but she was getting bullied by somebody, and then saying she was leaving the app, and then it was getting hot. The pressure was getting what's up, for sure. Yes, I will upload this. What I will say is, if you've been here for the early days, I used to tussle. I've retired from my tussling, but don't try it. That's not permission to try it. Because I will, if I got to. But I used to tussle in these streets. It was like a little bit more blatant robbery for me to like really jump in the ring. But I understand the feeling of feeling like somebody is infringing on something. Where I get a little confused is when we're talking about something as broad in general as rainbows. Now, yeah, I'm gonna need a little more information. Claiming rainbows is, I don't have enough information, but I do know you can't claim a rainbow as your own. You simply cannot, and that's fine. What a time indeed. That was a fun time, I'm not gonna lie. We had a lot of memories. Lots of threats. Lots of hurt feelings. But we made it through. I used to be on here just cutting up, crazy as hell. It's always the thievery when it comes to, hello? I've been getting robbed since before I even colored. When I was doing just my digital art, man, my stuff was everywhere. There's still like 50 million people with my art as their profile picture on Twitter. Everywhere I looked, I saw my art. T-shirts, mugs, shower curtains, comforters. That's just tacky. My art is beautiful. Don't put it on a comforter, y'all. That don't even make no goddamn sense. Why would you do that? That's a little too much. Stealing a whole page bar for bar is unacceptable. Hello? But inspired by is cool. I like when people are like, ooh, I did this page inspired by something that you colored. Like, that's a vibe. And honestly, like, I have to be careful with how I word this because I don't want to invite thieves. Not that they need to invite, okay? Because they going to make their way in anyway. But if somebody was like, oh, I'm going to do a honeycomb background on a page, I would not expect them to credit me or be like, oh, inspired by Coco's page, blah, blah. Like, I too am inspired by somebody. I'm watching a tutorial just like everybody else. You know what I mean? There's certain things where it's like, these are concepts and people are using them, taking it, making it into their own. When it starts being like, oh, you just copied what somebody else did, that's not inspiration. You know what I'm saying? That's you just copied them. And I think that people conflate inspiration and it's literal copy paste. So that's where the confusion comes in a lot of the time. Hey, Mimi girl. I'm glad I found you first because I sure would have seen a mug and been excited. I do have mugs on my website. Hello. But the tattoo was egregious. Hello, the AI stuff does not help. Yes, I do have coloring books available in Canada. This book is not sold out. You can find it on Amazon. You can just search Coloring with Coco, or you can get it at pretty much anywhere you buy books. So it's available at Walmart, Barnes & Noble, Target, all them places. Yeah, a tattoo artist tattooed my art on somebody and then blocked me. I don't understand. I don't even know how I feel about people tattooing my art on them. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to feel about that. Am I honored? Am I, like, what do I feel? I don't know. I've seen some artists do tattoo tokens where, like, if you want to get their art tattooed on you, you buy a tattoo token from them to, like, credit them and, you know, compensate them for the art. And is, like, basically grants you permission to do that. I would just prefer you didn't tattoo my art on you. Like, if I'm being honest, I don't even want to offer tattoo tokens and invite that. It would be one thing if I designed a tattoo for someone, but I don't know. It's weird to me. It's weird. It's weird feelings. Like, let's say, for instance, and I know for a fact this happens, you have a picture that you took of yourself and it goes viral on Pinterest, because Pinterest is a hellhole, okay, of stolen art, okay? That's where all intellectual property goes to die, is Pinterest. So if you have a picture that pops off on Pinterest and somebody goes and gets your face or your body or you tattooed on them for aesthetic purposes, wouldn't that be very weird feeling? You know? Like, hello? Why would you do that? Why would you? I don't even know you. But I also think there's just like a weird attitude towards art in general right now that is very ghetto. Very, very ghetto, where it just feels like if it's on the internet, it's up for grabs. It's like, okay. Well, if I pay somebody, I could find your social on the internet. You know what I mean? Is that really the measure that we want to take? If it's on the internet, it's up for grabs. Is that really how we want to play this? I don't think so. Like, there's just no respect. And I blame that orange man in the White House. I'm gonna just say that. I'm gonna say that the anti-intellectualism that we're experiencing right now is a direct result of that dum-dum. Okay? And I'm gonna just put that out there. Because the fish rots from the head every time. Hey, I gotta blend this. Yeah, the AI component really, it sends me. I get really worked up about that as an artist. But it's integrated into literally everything. Like, you be trying to avoid it, and you can't even Google something without AI popping up and saying, hey, I would like to tell you something that actually is not correct, by the way. But before you get to your actual results, here's a summary that inaccurately lays out whatever information that I happen to come across on the internet. Enjoy. Your iPad spell. Mind you, my brain literally read it as only. Whole time it says Ole. My brain said, you know what? I knew what she meant. When we add the shine on here, ooh-wee, I can't wait. Cannot wait. And y'all, again, if you're enjoying your time here and you're not following me, hate to bother you, but fix it. Thank you. Lemon chiffon. Hey, Anna girl. Put a little rose beige on here. Honey, I can hear you. I wish I could follow twice. Hello? That's how I feel about some people. I'll be like, you know what? Let me unlike this so I can like it again. Because you ate that. You did that. Yes. This is looking so dimensional. I kind of want to see what would happen if I bleed a little of the rose beige over the edges. Just because I don't want the honeycomb to look so perfectly untouched in the middle. So I'm just taking the rose beige and just kind of roughing it up a little bit. And just to give us a little bit more dimension. Yeah, I like that. How fast do you have to shade the colors? If you're gonna be blending any of the colors, then you want to move like at a nice moderate pace. You don't have to go too fast because the ink will kind of re-wet the color that you laid down. But you just want to move at like a medium pace, I would say. You don't want to go too fast because then your color will be patchy. What's crazy is that when we started, this whole background was white. Wow. You're welcome. All right. We're in the home stretch. And I am just being like super messy, if you notice, because I don't want it to look too perfect. Like I want there to be some texture involved there. Thank you, thank you. The bees are the true showstoppers, okay? She's cute, but the bee says she ain't no diva. Okay. Ain't nobody here to see you, Otis. They here to see the bees. And you really want to layer, like, don't be afraid to go over stuff like 3-4 times until you're happy with the blend. And now, lemon chiffon. She's that queen bee. That's why they're all flocking to her. You right. They said, mother, yes. Me nuts. Keep opening the wrong sword. My throat is getting really dry. I don't think I talk this much in my regular voice. I'll be talking about the ants go marching these days. You know what I mean? So now my voice is like, hello? Is this thing on? I haven't been coloring consistently really anymore, but when I was coloring consistently, I would run out of markers all the time, but I wouldn't need to like buy a new set. I would say like maybe skin tones I would have to buy probably every 3 months. But the rest of my markers I probably buy like 2 sets a year, I would say. And that got me through. But depending on how often you use them, and also if you don't use them at all, sometimes that kind of dries them out too. So there's always a catch. They're always trying to get more of our monies. Hey, Don Don. Welcome in, welcome in. Y'all, don't let me forget to put these bees' wings on once the background is complete. I wanted them to be transparent, so I didn't draw the wings on yet. Thank you, Jayla. Going to eat, enjoy. Thank you for coming, Sheena Bobina. Thank you, Don Don. Thank you, thank you. Blendiana. I kind of like the edges kind of doing that. I like it. It makes it look more better. So you know what I mean? It has a look that's correct. There's no other way for me to explain that. It looks like it's supposed to be here. I wouldn't say this was fast, but I would say we're covering more ground than I anticipated. Hey, Bree. Oh, Bree's sneaking in. Everybody be quiet. We'll be quiet. Hey, girl. Welcome in. Oh yeah, I saw Don Don falling into the ocean as well. Just got your new coloring book? Yes. I was cracking up. I was like, oh hell. You wouldn't catch me playing around in the water like that. I'm scary like that. I can't get down in the water like that. I'll be scared. Like, help. Somebody come get me. It was the shallow end. Oh, okay. Okay, I could get into that. I could do a little shallow end fun. Thank you. Doing good. In my Tasha voice, precisely. The color pencils I used on this page were mostly Caran d'Ache. I also have everything linked in my Amazon storefront in my bio. You can also use, these are very expensive. These are, I wouldn't recommend this to anyone who doesn't color on a regular basis. If you're just like getting into it, I would say to probably, not the chisel, my God, to dirt. I would say probably just check out Prismacolor color pencils, or Posca has great color pencils. Ohuhu has great color pencils that are just more like a nice price point. And then see if you really want to invest. Because a lot of people, I've noticed a lot of the coloring ads that I get all the time, it's just like, I don't know. I don't like the consumerism aspect of every hobby nowadays. It's like very irritating to me. Like, you don't need 6,000 markers to start coloring, to enjoy coloring. You don't need every single coloring book. You don't need, and as somebody who makes and sells coloring books, you do not need every single coloring book to enjoy coloring, especially if you're just getting into it. If you're someone who's been coloring for a while and you enjoy collecting it, and it's like that's part of the hobby is collecting books and things like that, I feel like that's different. But I just don't like the way that people get on here and try to make a buck off of the consumerism that kind of backs these hobbies. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's my 2 cents. You don't need all that. Long story short, you actually don't need all that to like start creating. I did a video on me making something shake with some crayons, Crayola. It's about the art, people. It's about the process. I know I'm about to give up on Faber-Castell polychromos. I saw artists make beautiful stuff, but I've struggled. I use them, like, I have a couple of colors that I really like. Like, what's that one skin tone that I like? I love this sanguine. She's real cute. She's real smooth, but I don't reach for them all that often, if I'm being honest. Sometimes I feel like they're like almost streaky, or like I can't get the consistency right with them for some reason. But I feel like people are either like Camp Caran d'Ache or Camp Faber-Castell. Like, I feel like if you like one, you don't like the other one as much. Stop it. And again, a reminder, if you haven't left a review and you own any of my books, specifically Passport to Paradise, please leave a review if you like it and or love it. If you don't like it and or love it, well, that's simply your business. What's your problem, bro? Why you don't like it? But please leave a review. It really helps. It really does. It really does. Thank you, Don Don. Looking good. Oh my gosh, we only got the little top row left. We are moving through it. We doing it. We're doing it. Yeah, it's always a Carisha Dashe day for me. Personally. All we got is this top row, and then we can start adding our shine. That's what I'm most excited for. To make this thing glisten. Shining, 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 shining. All it is winning. Yes, don't forget the wigs. I will not forget the wings. Thank you. I still gotta do my little work with the shine on the background. And then I'll do the wings, and then I'll do the leaves. I'll do the wings before I forget. I feel like y'all should try this honeycomb. It's actually very fun. Like, y'all know I liked a lot of y'all, but this, I'm dead ass. This is actually fun. I'm not lying. I'm playing. No, this is fun. I'm not lying. Seriously. Y'all know I like to trick you up out of your creativity. You know. Now I know. No. Mini books, probably not anytime soon. I would love to get Passport to Paradise as a mini. I would love. Because it's a travel, it's a travel one. I feel like that would be perfection. Don't even mention them. Oh, now I gotta scroll up and see what was mentioned. The snakes. Oh, Lord. Not the snakes. You gotta drop the beat story. I know. I did the bees on live with y'all. I hope I downloaded those videos before they expired. That just made my stomach hurt because I feel like I would actually cry. I'm not even gonna put my mind in that direction at this point in time because that's gonna set me off. The snakes still aren't in your book. How convenient. How very convenient. Well, when I make my way down to NOLA one of these days, I'll personally deliver it to you, since there seems to be some sort of breakdown on your end. Okay, I will do that. Thank you. And I think after I do my next page, actually, whatever page that is will pop back into Passport to Paradise. I think the page after that one, I think we need to do our first Viewer's Choice of the Year. You know? That's how I know I'm really back, is when I torture us as a collective in the name of creativity and community. Okay? We gotta bring it back. Wow, what's that about, Tanisha? What's it? Wow, and the eye rolls. Excuse y'all. What's wrong? Oh, now the mods are calling out sick. Excuse y'all. It's a tradition, okay? It is a tradition. And you know, at the end of the day, it always works out. Not I'll be gone. Where you going, friend? Listen, don't even worry, sweetheart. It always works out, and then if it doesn't work out, I just don't finish the page. We have a couple viewers' choice in the graveyard, in the DNF pile. Okay. You know, I ain't afraid to quit. Okay. I ain't never met nothing I won't quit halfway through. Okay. Cause if I got to go, I got to go. No, it doesn't always work. I think most of my DNFs are actually viewer's choice. When I think about it. I'm like, all right, this was cool. The emerald leaves. There was one with like a braided background I didn't finish. There was the one with like the Ivy Park colors. That's the only way I could describe it. That was in volume 8. I never finished that one. I didn't finish the last page in volume 8 when I was trying to do the fireworks, and everybody was pissing me off so bad. And I was like, I knew I was pregnant. Everybody else didn't know I was pregnant yet. So I was real irritated, you know, early pregnancy trenches. And I said, all of y'all could actually go to hell, and I'm logging off. And I biggity bounced. Yes, the cable knit wall, the white no purse. These are Ohuhu markers that I'm using. The one I love you never finished viewer's choice was the all colored pencil page. I don't even remember that. No recollection of that, actually. 0 bells. There's so many pages I'll see and I'm like, oh, I have no memory of even coloring that. I feel like I can't finish her now. I would have to start over because, like, I don't even know, like, I don't even have the vision anymore. You know? I don't even know where I was headed. I'd have to start her from scratch. I'm gonna come back and rough some of those edges up again with BR3 Rose Beige. All right, now let's see what the shine step is looking like. Okay, so they just kind of added in some to the yellow part, some to the inner part. Okay, I could do that. Let me see. Do I want to use my white ohuhu for this? Sometimes this can kind of get globby, so you just gotta be careful with that. And I'm just gonna kind of freestyle it. And I don't want it to be like too perfect, so okay, cute, very cute. And I'm just gonna be moving all around and just making it do what it do. Everywhere is not gonna get a shine, but I'll kind of like see how I want to go about it. It's already looking transformed. Yes. Guys, it's shiny. It's shiny. The key to doing this is don't think about it too hard. Yeah, this is a ohuhu. This is, let me put the cap on. They're brush tip acrylic markers. I got these, I want to say last year. They sent it to me right before I went to Chicago, so like last November. And they're very, very juicy. So my Sharpie is like a little bit more transparent. So sometimes I love that, right? Like you want it to be like a little more sheer and have that translucency, but this I want to be high shine. So this will get the job done for sure. I want those, but I'm not gonna color in to use what I have. That's fair. That's fair. I think we're all on a little bit of a hiatus, but we're coming back. We're working our way back. Slowly but surely, we will be coloring like we never left. I think for me, having like a real like theme always helped. So before I start my next page, I'm gonna make sure that I have a theme. This is Coloring with Coco Passport. No, this is Coloring with Coco Sisterhood and Solidarity. So this is linked in my bio. It's the second book with the brown cover. I can't wait to edit this one. It's so cute. Alright, let's move to the other side. The white marker is Ohuhu. It's an acrylic paint marker by Ohuhu. Hey Jordan, how you doing? Alright, make sure this is dry over here before I start smudging stuff. I feel like this will also be like if you ever wanted to color bubble wrap for some reason. This is reminding me of like bubble wrap. If you ever wanted to illustrate that, I feel like it would be a similar technique with just like blues and grays. And I'm holding my pen like kind of further back in some areas to like keep the strokes loose so that it's not too perfect. You want it to be a little bit, messy, so it looks more realistic. Make sure I'm not smudging anything. And I just sit back every once in a while so I can like really look at it and see what it needs. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna add a little stippling, some areas. Just like a little extra something. All right, I feel like I'm happy with the shine for the most part. So we can do these wings. Of course, I put my colors away, so I have no idea what color I used. Love that for me. I'm just gonna come in with white because that's probably the only thing that's gonna work anyway. And then I'm just gonna lightly shade. So I just used more firm pressure for the outline. And then just lightly shaded it so that it looks translucent. You know? Yes, love that. I found your coloring book working with flags before I found your page. Oh, I love that. I love when people find me in like the reverse order, where they find my books and then they find me. I feel like it's cool when the book speaks for itself, you know? Because I love that I have so many supporters that buy the book because of me, but it's also really cool when people just buy the book because they like the book itself and don't even know who the hell I am. Hey, Nadia. Well, at least you got in when you got in. You didn't miss it all. Okay. This is looking really nice. This is nice. I want to add like a little bit of glisten to her cheek. So I just stipple and then I blend it out with my finger to give it like a little glisten. Has threads growing your book sales a lot too? You have a big following there. It's hard for me to tell. So like I don't have visibility to where people are coming from or where I'm driving people in from, so I'm not really sure. But I rarely talk about my book on Threads or even art in general. I just told myself I need to do better about that actually this week. I just be on there harassing the people. Mm-hmm. You know how it be over there. But it's definitely grown like the visibility, I feel like, of me as a creator in general. But I feel like there's a good chunk of people that follow me on Threads that have no idea I'm even an artist. They're like, I don't know who this girl is, but she got good memes. For the leaves, should I do the leaves like an olive green color and like make them true leaf colors, or should I make them like a chocolate brown and keep this all like warm? I'm kind of torn. Let me zoom out. Okay, everyone is saying brown. I feel like the chocolate will like, kind of bring some of the darkness that's in the center to the outside. Alright, everyone's saying chocolate brown. Tanisha said make honey drip from them. I don't know if I got another honey drip in me. I feel like that might extend my time in a way that I cannot. I wonder how I can make them like almost like a bronze. Let's see. Do they got to TikTok? Bronze. Coloring. Bronze effect. Let's see if she knows what she's talking. Sorry, let me just see. It's not really. That's closer.
Here's a bronze tutorial. What you want to do is you want to start with YR515 and find your light source. And this is the color you're going to start with. Then you're going to blend in E610 with it. And then after that, you're going to take your YR.
I want something. I'm not feeling like they're capturing what I'm thinking. That's closer. I don't want the highlight to be that strong though, so I could just. Oh, that's more better, but still too strong. Maybe because they're just doing it as a square, it's like not. It's not giving me what I'm looking for. Like, I almost want it to be like what we did for the hair, basically. Except I don't know what we did for the hair. I don't remember none of that. I don't remember none of that. Oh, the bee wings and the hair. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. I think what I need to do is just do it, you know what I mean? Like, let's not mess around, okay? The fact that Coco is still sleeping right now, like, let's take advantage. I'm gonna just use a whole bunch of colors. And that's that. So I'm gonna come in with pale mauve, and I'm gonna be kind of like streaky with it. So I want that texture. I feel like this will kind of give us the undertone that I'm envisioning. Okay. And then I'm gonna come in, let's see what terracotta looks like on top of this. To like bring in some of that warmth. Okay, so I used pale mauve, terracotta. I gotta keep track so I can replicate it on the other side. And then, let's see. Perhaps mahogany. This is Y12. And I'm doing the same kind of strokes and technique that I would do for hair almost. Focusing the darker color on the tip and on the edge so that the lightness remains highlighted in the center. let's come in with some pencils. This is on his way to nub status. This is dark brown, I believe, by Prisma. And I'm just bringing this down. And then, I don't know, this, I kind of just want to add like a little bit of the yellow in before I go over it with the pencil. So we really want those warm tones in there. Just a little seasoning, a little Lowry's. This is chestnut. Yeah, this is more like what I wanted. I wanted it to be like brushed, like brassy, bronzy. And then I'm gonna come in with white. And just hit just the center and drag. I'm gonna do a little bit of yellow too, because I liked the warmth that brought in. And this is golden bismuth yellow Caran d'Ache pencil. Pretty, pretty. See something. Let me tell you something. I want to add like a little bit of like a cast shadow over the honeycomb. So I'm coming in with rose beige and just kind of outlining that edge so that it pops a little bit more. All right, let's do the same over here. Home stretch. Coco is moving her big toe. That's usually an indication that you have 30 seconds. So we're gonna run it back. Pale mauve. This is R27. I'm using Ohuhu markers. Scoot you. And as we finish this up, I'll give my little evening announcements. So if you're just joining, we're nearing the end of our evening program. I posted a video this evening of my last page that we colored together, so make sure you check that out if it didn't pop up for you. You know the algorithm likes to play. They said, oh, you thought you could have a baby and come back and act like nothing happened? You thought. So please make it your business to seek out my content when you are in need of something to relax, decompress, inspire, any and all of the above. If you like the pages that I'm coloring in, I sell my coloring books pretty much anywhere you buy books. You can grab one of the Coloring with Coco books and color along with me. But you can color in anything you have available. And if you just like the vibes and you don't want to color, just make sure you're following so that you can hang with us whenever we go live. The next live we have on the schedule is this Thursday. 9:15 Eastern Standard Time is always the goal. But if you don't know, I have a little chicken nugget and she's 5 months old. And sometimes, and by sometimes I mean all the time, she makes me late. So if you don't see me at 9:15, check back at 9:30. If you don't see me at 9:30, check back at 9:45. If you don't see me at 9:45, call the police, okay? But yeah, I'll be here. I just posted my piece from the workshop today. It was so fun and fun. Yes, I'm so glad you were able to attend and that you found it informative and enjoyable. Thank you. Love to hear it. Oh, thank you. I am head over heels. I love her real bad, okay? That's my girl. And I am really happy that we've been able to get on live for the past several weeks consistently, even if it's only one time per week. But last week we went live and we had the Coloring Club Zoom meeting. So I don't know, like, are we back or are we back? You know what I mean? I kind of feel like we're back. I see this real cute outfit. I can see little Coco in that Ralph Lauren. Oh, you sound like Mr. Coco. Mr. Coco always between the Gap and Ralph Lauren. He gonna spend all our money. Okay. Thank you guys. Thank you. You guys are so nice. You're gonna teach your daughter how to color like you when she's older, if she'll allow it. I would love to. My son is very artistically inclined himself, but he doesn't want to be told what to do, which is important. So we spend a lot of time creating together. He likes to draw action figures. He wants to create his own comic book. So I am hoping that Coco shares some of my artistic joys and passion, but who knows? She might be a daddy's girl and be all into the fitness sport scene. My son is very balanced though, so he loves soccer. And he would be mad if he heard me calling it soccer because it's football. It's football, Mom. We're the only country that says soccer. Just say football. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Go sports. Hello. Like, but he's also very creative, so we both got what we wanted. Yeah, he cringes whenever I say soccer. I'm like, babe, I am American. I grew up calling football and soccer. I don't know what to tell you. The term soccer came from the UK. Ooh. Yeah, I can't wait to hit him with that fun fact. He could be like, look it up right now. He's so easy to rage bait. These 8-year-olds, crazy as hell. Just loco. And I'm gonna do it every time. I posted on Threads yesterday. He was like, "You're so childish." Okay, then you be the adult. The boy can just do on the first. Enjoy. Okay? Because I'm tired, Grandpa. I want to be childish. I'm done with this adult stuff. It's very ghetto. I did not consent to this. I did not consent to this. Oh, you got twins. Sheesh. That's a lot. That's a lot. Very, very ghetto. I really like these leaves. And they're fun. They're like scribble scrabbles. During the workshop week, when everyone was in the chat, there was over 2,000 people in the workshop, which was insane. I was like, what? Hello, everyone. And I was having so many technical difficulties. It really actually worked me up pretty bad. And my hands were shaking for like 2 hours after because I was like all charged up. But that's neither here nor there. Okay. People were like, oh my God, between her voice and the background music, this is so soothing and calming. I'm like, yes, I still got it, baby. I still got it. Yes. I can still put you to bed, bed, bed. Chris, you missed the workshop. I've been emailing about it and posting it in the Discord every week. I had a workshop today, and it was through the workshop week, and they have like 45 different artists and creators and crafters that come and teach a skill. And I did coloring with alcohol markers, and it was like 35 minutes, I want to say, and then I popped on after to answer any questions. But I think the replay is still available for 24 hours, and it's all free, and that is definitely linked in my bio because I linked it while I was on here. So I'm officially Renault now, so I can attend. Yes. But like honestly, like if you're in the club, like you've seen this stuff before, but you know, it's always, I be liking to see stuff. I just like to see stuff. So, but there's so many other workshops, like you should definitely check out if you're like into anything crafty in general. I bet there's a workshop for it. Like I bet you. They have lettering. I saw stained glass. I think I saw something with some sort of sculptural aspect. Definitely some knit crochet moments. Like they got it all. Journaling. Like they got a whole schedule. You sure do, Chris. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. I'm about to be like you. I need to find some hobbies. Because I've realized that coloring, it feels like a hobby because I'm coloring, but I literally work here. So I also need to like find a true hobby that is not linked to my job. We finished it and Coco didn't wake up yet. Guys, we're back, brothers. We're back. My God, today we did it. Mind you, I came on with this page 75% complete. So the expectation was to finish it tonight, but we did it. We said we were going to do it, and we did it. So you know what that means. Ta-da, ta-da. Yay. Oh my gosh. I love her. I love her real bad. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, we made right choices. We made right choices here. This this is releasing a lot of dopamine for me right now. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. This feels good. This feels good. Prince for her? Okay, we could do Prince. Tomorrow, guess what I'm doing? I'm updating the Zodiac shop. It's time. It's time. So I'm getting all the Zodiacs that are already completed up in the shop, and then Taurus and Gemini are up next. My goodness. So I'm really excited. I'll get you up close so you can really see. Get into the details, okay? Get into the bees, okay? The bees in the trap. I was about to start singing that, but she cusses straight out the gate. And you know, TikTok, they be trying to keep me down. So, I already made my announcements. Yeah, so we're good. So I'm excited. Thank you guys for hanging with me. This was exactly what I needed. I'll be back on Thursday, 9:15-ish. You know, always give me that grace period because of the baby. 9:15, if not 9:15, 9:30, if not 9:30, 9:45, if not 9:45, what? Call the police, okay? So I will see you back here on Thursday and we'll start a new page together. I love you. Good